I got my board, I'm the captain, Tonight on my bed door, girl, you ain't seen nothing yet. Party done, got me outside, ready to go, go jump in the ride.
Hey, yes you, come take a break with Shikran and Wana. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm at work, but the reason for this video is, it's a story time. I'm like, you're going to get my business, not be just like I tell you. Okay, so guys, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Your likes and your subscription, it's very important to me, so please keep on liking. Yeah, so despite of the noises happening in the background, that's just the fact that I'm at work and I'm a consultant, so most of the time it's just filled with just noise. So the story for today is called The Stalker. Have you ever been in love with someone and the person refuses to let go of you? They keep on calling, they keep on stalking your Instagram pages, they're like all over. They even threaten you because you don't want to take them back. I've been down that road, and believe me, it's not pretty, hey? It's not at all. So, what really happened was, I'm not gonna say the guy's name, right? So I'm gonna call him what can I call him? I'm gonna call him John, right? Or John, right? And then okay, again, fine. We dated. It was like a mixed thing. WhatsApp was not in the picture at that time, and we were on like a mixed thing. We talk like on a daily basis. You know when you have a boyfriend and you're still like in high school, like you're grade 8, it was like the in thing. If you're Hanamondo, it was like you are lost or something. So like at that time when I had him in my life, it was like, okay, and I'm no mundo pele, you know. I can also say that I have someone. So things were okay. He got me, I understood him as well. The only problem that there was, he was like slightly older than me. So he was like in college and I was like in high school. So he was like he was like 4 years older than me. Yeah, like 4 years older than me. So yeah, that was that. So in grade 8, in grade 9, I loved the attention. Like, okay, I would call all the time. Like after every 30 minutes, he would call. You know? So I loved the attention. Like I even got used to it. Until I got to grade 10. That's when the drama started, you know? And then he started being on some like, if I'll come back like from school. So he actually knew that my high school knocks off at 2 o'clock. So from the high school to my place, it was like 30 to 45 minutes. So I should be at home around maybe 20 past 3 or 3 o'clock. And if I'm not home at that time, I need to explain to him, where was I? Why it took me so long to get home? Why am I late? And all of that. And who was I walking with that took me so long to get back home? Right? And then that got like really irritating when I got to high school. When I got to grade 10, actually, it got really irritating because now I was starting to find the person that I am, getting to know who the real sugar is. So it got very irritating that I had to always like tell him, like he was like a policeman wanting to know my every move, right? And then after that, it was a long distance relationship. He lived in Sandton and I lived in south of Johannesburg. So we'd only see each other like probably once a month, or once a month. And it's either we meet like at malls or at restaurants and have lunch, and that was just it. Okay, as time went, as you know, when puberty starts, you start getting smart, and you know you learn these tricks and all of that. and you start seeing new people. So whatever that you might have loved in that person in those years back, you might not like find it attractive now, because remember, your likes and preferences have changed in due time. Fine, chilled. Home. He started not being fun for me. Like, even talking to him, it was like a dread. Being fun was forced. I had to like force myself. Like this person just became, he just literally became irritating to me, because he would fuss over the small things. Like, he was insecure about himself. He always thought that I was with other people. He didn't want to have like guys, even classmates, as friends. He just wanted to, keep me all to himself, like I'm in a cage. And you can't keep a bird in a cage for too long either. You can't. Okay. And then after that, I think it was term 2. Term 2, fine. I got to a point where I was like, I'm enough of this. I'm tired. Like, I cannot continue being someone's pet, whereby I have to over and over again tell him where I'm going, tell him what I'm doing, what not to wear, what must I wear. Like, he didn't want me to wear makeup. I remember for this one instance, it was a weekend. So obviously, if it's a weekend, you doll up. Like, you put on lashes, you put on makeup, you put on, your lipstick and all of that, and you take selfies. So that's what I did. And then I posted them like on Mixed, and then he was like, instead of him saying, babe, you look pretty, like, this man, he was like, where did you go now? Where did you go to? Who were you busy with? Why do you have to look so beautiful when I'm not around? Like, is it necessary for you to put on makeup? You know that I hate makeup. And I was like, my brother, oh, I beg now. I beg. Not be your face. Not be your eyelashes. Not be your lipstick. You didn't buy them. You didn't buy them now. So, you did Chris. You had a sister. You had a boss. So that was like, this went there, like, it was like the highlight. So I was like, no, I'm done. Like, I'm done. And then I told him, I'm like, what, John, I can't. This thing, it's not going to work out. He didn't take it that well, because on his part, I don't think he saw anything wrong about whatever that was going on. He just saw us improving and, becoming this unbreakable power couple. And in reality, it was not that. It was not. And then he begged for like a week. And then I still stuck like to my decision, saying, no, it's a no. A month later, he still continued begging and begging and begging. Right? And it still didn't change. 3 months later, I changed my numbers, got off Mixed completely, and then had to create another Facebook account. 2 months later, I got an invite from him. The first thing came into my mind, I was like, where did this guy get my Facebook name from? Because from what it was to from what it was, what I changed it to, it was world apart. It was 2 different names, right? So I was like, how did he get, like, my name? Okay, fine, got the invite, blocked, deleted it. Now, he started calling. How he got my numbers, I also don't know. Like, till today, I don't know how he got my numbers, but he still got my numbers. And then I blocked him, and then I started a new phone number. Chilled. Bear in mind that John lived in Joburg, because he lived in Sandton with his aunt, but he's actually from the Free State originally. And then after that, he just went ghost for 6 months. Just went ghost, no call, no nothing. And I was like, finally got rid of this person. I'm all good. I'm good. Rid of him. Did I not think wrong? 6 months later, I get an invite on Facebook. Bear in mind, I had to create 4 different kind of accounts, running away from just one person, just one man, my brother, my sister. It's rough out there. I had to run away from just one person. And then he invited me again on Facebook. And then, on Facebook, you're able to send like a message to someone, even though you're not friends with them on their platform. When you send messages to them, they still get those messages. So you send like a long essay paragraph talking about, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, please forgive me. I've changed, I'm a better person now. All of that. So as I was saying, yeah. So he wrote like a really, really like long paragraph talking about how sorry he is, how much he's changed, how much he never do such a thing before. Psycho. Have you seen Psycho? Have you Psycho at the carry? At the carry Psycho and put inside bag. I they love man. Maybe man with them mad for inside head though. Cam, I just read the messages and I just responded that no, I forgive you long time ago. It's chilled. It's okay, chilled. Thinking that probably if I responded to those messages, he would literally go away. Maybe he was just looking for some sort of closure or something. But no. After that, he started texting me, sending me those kind of messages on Facebook on a regular basis, all the time. And then after he did that, I would block him, and he would create a new account, still invite me, block him, create a new account. So I got to a point where I was like, I'm not gonna keep on creating Facebook account because of one person. Maybe my life maybe I'm the one that has to live it. So I cannot keep on running away from just a person. I also need to stand up for myself. So I got tired of creating new accounts and I stuck to one. I was like, I ain't gonna change this one for days. And then he just kept on creating new accounts after new accounts. His name will change from John, it will change to Champ, it will change to John something something, it will change to John the Amazing. Those common names, just for him to for me to allow, just for me to accept his invites. And then he kept, and after that he saw that he was not getting through to me. I was still not responding, I was still not talking to him. And then he got tired, and then he went ghost again. Bear in mind, John loves his hide and seek progress, whereby he pops up and then runs away, pops up, runs away. He's like a rat. Pop, run, pop, run, pop, run. You get what I'm saying? So it was that kind of thing. So as a person, you feel as if you're trapped because you can't live your life to the fullest. I got to a point where every time I would walk, I have to look over my shoulder to see who's following me or what's going on, because I felt so afraid. So you live a life in paranoia, you are trapped in a place that nobody ever understands. If you tell your friends, hey guys, I would tell my friends about it, and then, or people that I thought I could confide in, and they would literally make a joke out of it. They'll be like, why would you allow a guy to control you? Why would you be scared of him? He's not gonna do anything. Guys, I believe that a person is always pushed to a point whereby he can do something bad. And that's where I thought he would get to. I thought that he would get to a point whereby he would literally snap and break. But he was literally losing it right now. Literally losing it. He would send sometimes messages talking about, if you don't take me back, I'm going to kill myself. What is that? And I'm going to write a letter saying that you are the reason that I killed myself. Do you want to live with that kind of guilt? You get what I'm saying? So you live in a world whereby you have to constantly look over my shoulder. Even when I would go to work, I would walk with pepper spray or a taser, because I would not know who's going to jump out the way or how. So He went ghost for like 2 years, and then he popped up last year. Hey, when he popped up, nabi drama this boy they bring into my life. Nabi drama, serious drama. Huh. This guy popped up, and then he created another Facebook account. Then he sent me a text on my Facebook. Alright? You know when you have those spam mail messages? He sent me via that. And then he was like, I'm so sorry about what happened. Please forgive me. I'm gonna leave you alone. Like, it's been years now. And you still, and I've literally moved on with my life. I even forgot how he looks. But he's still on there. And then, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't want you back. I've also moved on. I have a girlfriend and I'm chilled. So I didn't respond back to messages. 2 days later, so he sent me a text and I still did not respond, right? Because I felt as if, like, if I had to respond, he's gonna know that I am seeing those messages. He's gonna know that I have read those messages. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be as if, like, now he has that free pass to talk to me whenever he feels like. So I just ran and just kept quiet. A week or two later, I got another text, and he was on some, like, I got your naked pictures. I'm gonna post them on the internet. In my mind, when he first said that, I was like, what pictures are you talking about? Bear in mind, this was like in high school, and I'm like turning 24 this year. That's like years back. Get what I'm saying? I got your naked pictures. I'm gonna post them on you know, on internet, and I'm gonna send it to all of your relatives and all of that, and they can see what stuff you do behind closed doors. And I was like, oh, okay, chilled. Didn't respond back to him. 2 days later, he sent my dad a text on Facebook. Nabi drama, my sister. He sent my dad a text on Facebook, and he's like, boop, pic. How? Luckily, that pic, I was like this, topless, boobs out. So yeah, and then basically what happened? Nabi drama. So basically, now he was making me feel as if, like, I was trapped in my own skin, in my own world, right? Okay, 2 days later, he sent my dad a pic. Boom, the pic is there. You don't know how traumatized I was. Yeah, trauma. And then all of a sudden, bam, he sent my dad a pic. In this pic, bear in mind, this pic, it ain't too graphic, but the mere fact, imagine your dad had to see you in that position, in that type of way, that way, and they always pictured you as this quiet person, as this down-to-earth person, as that angel. You have no bad deeds, dude. So I'm just gonna describe how this pic look, right? Yeah, we don't laugh now because we are safe, Nabeem. So basically, I had my hand like this over my boobs. This part was literally naked, and it was like this basically. And I was still small. Like, I believe that everyone, when they were still small, you have those pictures. There was that time that you literally took a pic and you sent it to your boyfriend, either holding your boobs like that, naked, or, you know, I believe everyone went down the road. Puberty. Guys, don't judge me, don't. Puberty. My dad called me. Bear in mind, my dad, he's those old school kind of pops, you know? He calls me and he's like, Obando, you. He's like, Obando. And I'm like, dude. Like, my heart literally dropped. Like, it literally sank. And I was holding my heart in my hand. It was like, and I was like, I grabbed the phone. Ngithathe lento le. Hey, angazi ne. Something like that futhi list. Then I unfriended him and I deleted, the chat. He literally invited my dad. Now this guy, he didn't madman. No. We don't go mad for inside my drama. He so I unfriended him and then I deleted the pictures. And then my dad was like, oh, okay. My dad didn't really say much, but I could see that he was disappointed, like from the looks on his face too. So you can literally tell that, hi, Daddy was like on some disappointed kind of thing, Like he was disappointed for the mere fact that, how would someone even do such a thing? Like, dude. And then the way he was such a psycho, after he sent the pic, he sent me a text and he was like, oh, because I was hurt, I sent him a text and I was like, you're full of, how could you send such a pic to my dad? It's so, like, dude. And you still have those pictures, it's almost like 4 to 5 years now. And you still have those pictures, like, dude, like, are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need, some type of intervention? Because I was venting out for the mere fact that, number one, put my life on hold. I don't have a social life, as well as I have to always keep on looking over my shoulder. Because it was just him. I got fed up, And then he responded saying that he's sorry. He did it out of anger because I don't want to forgive him. I'm like, dude, you don't demand for forgiveness. A person forgives you because they feel that you deserve to be forgiven. Other than that, you just don't wake up one day and like, me, my forgiveness. Like, you don't do that. It takes time. It takes a time for a person to heal. But I've always been telling him that I'm over that. I've forgiven him long time ago. And he didn't do anything wrong to me, just that we grew apart. Right? So he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just upset. I really want you back into my life. And then, I felt as if like I'm never gonna get rid of him because I keep on giving him the attention that he requires, and I'm never gonna get rid of him. And then until he got to a point whereby he sent me a text on my Instagram. Nobody even, like, from where I work, nobody has my Instagram, so they can never know like what's my Instagram name. So they were like, he was like, hey, I'm sorry, please accept my invite on Facebook, we need to talk. And then I was like, that ain't gonna happen, hey? That ain't gonna happen. Which literally ain't gonna happen. So after that, he sent me a text saying that he's not posting those kind of pictures on Instagram. Like, I'm like, okay, you first sent it to my dad and you apologized and you're over that. 2 weeks later, you're not threatening me to put them on Instagram. Like, dude, do it. Like, what am I there to lose? Do it. Like, chill. Even though I was saying in my mind, do it, but deep down, I was scared for days. Scared for days. And then I remember one day and I was sitting at work and I was like going through, I even called the child helpline thing and they were like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 24. And they were like, what you can do, you just have to go to the police and get a restraining order. But at the back of my mind, how am I going to get a restraining order for someone that lives in Free State and I'm in Joburg? You're right? And then that's when it hit me that, enough is enough. I cannot live my life that he wants me to live the way that he wants me to do it. I can't do that. And then it got to a point whereby I was like to him, if I got a restraining order on you, if you ever call me, this is going to happen. But even though when I told him that, like, Nabi Rambo now, Nabi Rambo, he wants to see what's going to happen. He still called after that. Even though I told him that I got a restraining order, he still continued and called. And I was like, damn. And then how I actually got rid of him was when I completely blocked him on all sorts of platforms. So basically, I blocked him from him calling me. I blocked him from Facebook. I blocked him from everything, from Instagram, everything else. But you might, sometimes when I'm like on Facebook, I still get like your spam messages from him requesting me to accept his friend request. Till date, I still do get them, but I'm not as afraid as I used to be. I believe with this drama that happened made me personally a stronger person, that I was able to overcome this on my own. Because even if you tell your friends, bazokhala now, they'll literally like cry with you, but behind your back, bazokhuluma kabi. They'll talk like crap like behind your back. So with this experience that happened, I personally, it made me grow into the person that I am today. I'm able to fight my own battles at my own time, at my own force. I'm able to stand my ground. Even though he put me through such a trauma, I'm still grateful to him because he made me strong. And yeah, that's the end of the dramatic story. Unforgettable stalker. He's unforgettable because he'll always have an impact in my life, and I'll still continue telling people about the story over and over again because I want people to know that there is psychopaths out there. It's not the ones that you see in the movies. It's not actors. It's a real life. Real life. So guys, yeah, that's it from me to you with love. Come take a break, as I said, with me after all.
You ain't really had nothing like this. Turn up in the neighbors to the bell. Baby girl, you gotta be quiet, yeah. Girl, I love the way you say my name, hey. And I know you know I like it. If there's one